Welcome ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Captures here, and today I have a brand new Pokemon video for you. Today we're going to answer the question of, what would Brock be like if he was a Gen 8 gym leader? Okay, so a bit of a background information on Brock. Brock is the Gen 1 first gym leader you face in Pewter City. He deals with Rock-type Pokemon, and he's probably one of the most famous gym leaders there is because of how much he's travelled with Ash and friends in the anime. In this video, I've made Brock the 7th gym leader in the Pokemon Sword and Shield series, which means he's significantly stronger than what he was back in the Gen 1 games. I've chosen Brock to be quite a strong gym leader because of the amount of experience that he's had in travelling as well as Pokemon battles. And I really think that this fits his personality and his experience really well. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoy the video. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, to start Brock's Rock-type gym, we're going to start with Steelix, which isn't a Rock-type Pokemon at all. The reason we're including Steelix into this list is because it has to be Brock's most iconic Pokemon, therefore it does have to be in this list. Now, Steelix is a ground Steel-type Pokemon. It does lose its Rock typing when it evolves from an Onix. But the reason why we've included Steelix at number 1 spot in this list is because of a few reasons. Steelix is going to be Brock's setup Mon. Now at level 43, and the ability Sturdy, it can learn moves like Sandstorm, Stealth Rock, Screech, and Rock Slide. Now for those of you who don't know, Sturdy pretty much negates the effect of any one-hit moves. So you know Steelix is going to be around for at least one turn. Now, you're able to use either Sandstorm or Stealth Rock to really set up on Pokemon. Sandstorm is really, really useful in this gym for Brock, purely for the reason that it raises special defense by 50%. Now, Rock-type Pokemon have got really good defense, but they really lack special defense, so this can be really useful. You're also able to set up with Stealth Rock if you need be. Screech can lower the opponent's defenses, and Rock Slide can deal some damage if you have the opportunity to use it. Coming up next, we have Rhyperior. Now, I've chosen Rhyperior to be one of Brock's real heavy-hitting Pokemon. It's got the ability of Solid Rock. Now, Solid Rock reduces the damage of super effective moves by a quarter, regardless of the effect multiplier. Now, this can be really useful because Rock-type Pokemon have got a fair few weaknesses. So this will obviously keep Rhyperior around for a little bit longer. With moves like Hammer Arm, Rock Blast, Drill Run, and Takedown, this Pokemon here is purely going to be an attacking beast for Brock. Especially if you're able to set up with a Sandstorm prior with Steelix, this can be a really useful Pokemon. Now, Hammer Arm can do some good damage, but the two most important moves I'd say for this Rhyperior is going to be Rock Blast and Drill Run. Now, Drill Run is a ground type move that can do some really, really good damage. I guess you'd almost call it Rhyperior's main move. So you'd really want to try getting as much usefulness out of this Pokemon, and out of that move as much as you can. Rock Blast can do really good damage. It is a move that works on multiple hits, so you can do some really good damage there. And Hammer Arm and Takedown are just two more strong moves that Rhyperior can use. Next up, we've got Stonjourner. Now, Stonjourner, his ability really does lack. The effect of Stonjourner's Power Spot ability is to increase the power of ally Pokemon's attacks. Now, this kind of does suck because obviously we have chosen it to be a single battle. The unfortunate thing is that Stonjourner doesn't learn any other ability. It is the only ability that it knows, so you're kind of lumped with it. Now, I've chosen Stonjourner to be not just a attacking Pokemon, but it can be used to set up again. Now, often we know that with Helix, you might not have been able to get off a Sandstorm and a Stealth Rock. So I have included Stealth Rock on Stonejourner's move list. You can use moves like Rock Slide, which will deal some good damage as well on a Stonejourner, or for Stonejourner. Gravity will help any Pokemon that is immune to ground type moves. Now, what Gravity does is it intensifies the gravity. All Pokemon have their accuracy stat multiplied by 5/3, but it also grounds the Pokemon, which therefore lose their immunity to ground type moves. Now, this can be really useful for the next couple Pokemon that we have who do have some ground type moves. So that is definitely something that can be useful. Block will also prevent an enemy from escaping. Okay, we've got Colossal. Now, this is Brock's G-Max Pokemon. With the ability Steam Engine, which is an absolutely amazing ability for this Pokemon. What it does is it boosts the Pokemon speed stat drastically if hit by a fire or water type move. Now, this can really be useful to make sure that you outspeed your opponent, which is probably going to be one of the main reasons why I chose Colossal to be Brock's G-Max Pokemon. It is usually quite a slow Pokemon, however, it can learn some really strong moves. When it's not in G-Max form, you can moves like Heat Crash, Ancient Power. Both their moves will deal quite a decent amount of damage. Rock Polish, which will help speed up your Colossal if need be. And I've just chose Smokescreen that help lower the opponent's accuracy. Now, you might find that a bit of an odd move to have on a Colossal, but I actually don't think Smokescreen is all that bad, especially when it does come to facing a lot of Pokemon that have an advantage over a Rock-type Pokemon, specifically Rock-Fire Pokemon. Smokescreen can come really in handy if you did want to try to just lower their lower their accuracy just a little bit, in hopes that you could possibly deal some damage without taking any hits. When it does use G-Max, you do have the G-Max moves that it can use. G-Max Volcanieth, I think it's called, drops a huge rock on the opponent's head, which can deal some good damage. It's also, its fire type G-Max move as well increases the next couple moves in terms of how much damage the heat can do to Pokemon, so it's really useful as well. Next up, we've got Drednaw. Now, Drednaw is another really strong Pokemon to have on Brock's team. Specifically the Drednaw with Shell Armor. Now, this prevents the Pokemon from receiving any critical hits, which means that it cannot be critical hit, which is really useful. I've included moves like Jaw Lock. Now, what Jaw Lock does is it's Drednaw's main move. I guess you could say it's his iconic move. It has 80 power, which is quite strong, and prevents the user from fleeing. Now, unfortunately, it is a Dark-type move, so it's not going to really help Drednaw get any extra boost or anything like that due to Drednaw's typing, which is Water Rock. But Jaw Lock is still a really useful move, especially if you don't want the Pokemon to flee or to swap out into something else. You've got Protect as well, which can help protect you from obviously any damage, specifically things like Solar Beam, where you can really use Protect at its full advantage. I've included Razor Shell as well, which is going to be Drednaw's strongest water-type attacking move at this point in the game. And Rock Slide as well, which is, again, Drednaw's strongest Rock-type move at level 45. So they're the two moves I've included for really good attacking. Up next, we've got Tyranitar. Now, Tyranitar is the final Pokemon on Brock's team. This is similar to Rhyperior. It's purely going to be used as the attacking beast on Brock's team. Now, I've included the ability Sandstream. Now, Sandstream automatically puts up a Sandstorm when it enters the battle. Now, again, like I did say, this really does help because it increases the special defense by 50%, and this can be really useful on a Pokemon like Tyranitar, especially when it's got moves like Earthquake and Stone Edge. This thing is an absolute beast when it comes to power. Earthquake has got 100 base attack, which is insane. And it is such a strong Pokemon to have on your team. You've also got moves like Stone Edge, which is the strongest rock type move you can learn. And you've also got moves like Crunch, which is another really good strong move for Tyranitar to have. Can really help out against them Psychic type Pokemon, or Pokemon where they can really have a good advantage over rock typing because of their poor special defensing. And finally, you've got Iron Defense, in case you really wanted to boost the defense on your Tyranitar. Now, this can be really useful for a strong attacking Pokemon to keep it going for a little bit longer. As always, I really appreciate you watching the content. Please do remember to like and subscribe if you have enjoyed the video. I try to post Pokemon content as regularly as possible, usually once a week to once every 2 weeks. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Peace out.